By paying attention to this, you can find the strength you need to build a more stable and secure future. In addition, itching in the scapulae, or shoulders, brings to light the weight you may be carrying. This area is often associated with responsibilities, obligations, and emotional burdens. If you feel itchy here, it could be a gentle reminder that it's time to let go of what no longer serves you. We often accumulate tensions and worries that aren't ours, or that have already played their part in our lives. Itching can be an invitation to release these burdens and seek lightness. Ask yourself, what responsibilities am I carrying that are not essential? What can I let go of to feel lighter? This process of letting go not only brings physical relief, but also opens up space for new possibilities and experiences. By recognizing and dealing with these burdens, you allow yourself to live more authentically, connecting with your true self. The key to understanding these physical manifestations lies in the connection between body and spirit. Each itch is a message that your being is trying to convey, an invitation to introspection. By paying attention to these sensations and reflecting on what they might mean, you begin to walk a path of self-knowledge and transformation. The body speaks, and listening to its messages can lead to deep and meaningful growth. Therefore, welcome these itches not as mere annoyances, but as guidelines for a fuller life in line with your essence. Itching in the center of your back can be a clear indication that you are experiencing feelings of overload or stagnation. This region of the body is closely linked to your emotional center, which means that when you feel an itch here, it could be a sign that there are unresolved issues asking for your attention. We often live in a whirlwind of activities and responsibilities, neglecting our emotions. This can lead to an accumulation of feelings, which, if left untreated, manifest themselves physically. On my spiritual journey, I realized that connecting with our emotions is fundamental to our well-being. One striking experience was when, due to the pressure of daily obligations, I began to feel a persistent itch in the middle of my back. By connecting with this sensation, I realized that I was ignoring some past hurts that needed to be addressed. I took the time to meditate, visualize the emotions that were burdening me, and allow them to surface. It was liberating. I learned that facing these issues is not only necessary, but also deeply healing. I encourage you to allow yourself this connection. Ask yourself, what emotions am I avoiding? What do I need to release in order to move forward? If you've identified with these itches and the signals your body is sending you, it's time to act. Our 21-day spiritual challenge could be the key to unlocking your self-knowledge and emotional liberation. Find out how to turn these messages into personal growth. Click on the link in the first comment and start your journey. Moving on to the itch in your upper back, this sensation can be linked to your communication and the expression of feelings. This area often reflects our ability to open up and share what's in our heart. If you feel itchy in this area, it could be a sign that there is something you would like to express but have been hesitant to share. This could be related to a disagreement, an undeclared love, or a truth that you feel needs to be spoken. In my experience, there was a phase when I felt unable to communicate authentically with people close to me. The itches on my upper back were a physical reminder that I needed to open up. Over time, I began to practice expressing my feelings, whether through sincere conversations, writing, or art. This practice not only relieved the itch, but also strengthened my relationships. I invite you to reflect. Is there someone you'd like to talk to, but feel insecure about? What barriers are preventing you from communicating? Let go of this burden, because expression is a powerful form of healing. Both areas, the center and the upper back, offer us valuable lessons about what we need to confront within ourselves. By paying attention to these itches, we can begin to understand the messages that our body and spirit are trying to convey to us. Instead of ignoring them, how about using these signs as an invitation to introspection? Self-exploration and the courage to face your emotions are essential steps on the spiritual journey. It's a path worth walking. Itching on the sides of your back is an invitation to reflect on the duality in your life. This region symbolizes the interaction between the masculine and feminine aspects of your nature, as well as the balance between work and leisure. When you feel this itch, it's a reminder that it's essential to harmonize these forces within yourself. Ask yourself, am I allowing my creative side to manifest, or am I overly focused on responsibilities? This deviation from balance can generate tensions, both physical and emotional. Evaluate whether you have spent enough time on what you really love, whether you have sought out moments of leisure that nourish your soul. Balance is a constant dance, and this itch could be a sign that it's time to adjust your choreography. It's important to remember that life is made up of cycles. At one moment, you may need to dedicate yourself to work, while at another, your soul may be crying out for rest and fun. Think about how you can integrate these aspects more fluidly. This might include making time for hobbies, going out with friends, or simply enjoying a quiet moment alone. By recognizing and attending to this need for balance, you not only appease the itch, but also nourish its essence. Moving on to the itch in your lower back, it is closely linked to your connection with the earth and your personal vitality. This area represents your roots, your basic needs, and the way you support yourself emotionally and physically. When you feel this itch, it could be a sign that you are disconnected from your origins or your fundamental needs. Ask yourself, am I taking proper care of myself? Your physical and emotional health is the foundation on which your life is built. If that foundation is fragile, everything you build in your life can become unstable. This call can be an invitation to reconnect with nature. Practice physical activities that make your body feel alive and vibrant, or even review your daily routines. Are you eating well and giving yourself the rest your body and mind need? The lower back reminds us that we need to be present in our bodies, that we are physical and spiritual beings. Practicing meditation, yoga, or walking outdoors can be a wonderful way to reestablish this connection. Finally, itching in this area can indicate that it's time to deal with issues you may have neglected, such as past traumas or fears that prevent you from moving forward. By facing these feelings, you not only heal your relationship with your own life, but you also become an example of strength and resilience for others. By listening to your body and the messages it brings, you set yourself on a path of self-knowledge and spiritual growth. Be open to understanding what these sensations mean and how they can guide you on your life journey. Itchy ribs can be a deep call to reflect on your vulnerability and the way you deal with your emotions. This region of the body is closely linked to the heart, symbolizing not only love, but also the pain of loss and the need for emotional protection. When you feel this discomfort, it is an invitation to examine how you are allowing yourself to feel. Have you closed yourself off to emotions, avoided pain, or allowed yourself to live your experiences to the full? It's essential to remember that feeling is part of the human journey. Vulnerability is not weakness, but a courage that connects us to others and to ourselves. When you feel the itch in your ribs, pause and listen to your inner self. Ask yourself if you have allowed yourself to express your emotions, if you have surrounded yourself with people who support and welcome you. Society often conditions us to hide our weaknesses and maintain a facade of invulnerability. This behavior can lead to an accumulation of unexpressed emotions, resulting in physical discomfort. Opening up to what you feel is fundamental to emotional healing. Allow yourself to feel pain, sadness, but also joy and love. This brings lightness to the heart and helps to release the weight we often carry. The itch on the back of the neck brings out the connection with your intuition and spiritual clarity. This area, often neglected, is an access point to your inner wisdom. When you feel itchy here, it's a sign to pay attention to the voice coming from within. Have you been listening to your intuition? Have you trusted your instincts? We often get lost in external opinions and put aside what we really know to be true for us. This alert in the back of your head is an invitation to regain that connection. It's a reminder to silence the outside noise and turn to what truly resonates in your being. When the itch on the back of your neck appears, take a moment to meditate or simply reflect. Ask yourself about the decisions you have made and whether they are in line with your true self. Trust in your ability to discern what is right for you. Intuition is a powerful force that, when cultivated, can guide you on your journey with greater clarity and purpose. It's essential to create a space for this connection, whether through meditation, writing, or any practice that helps you tune into yourself. Both regions, the ribs and the back of the neck, teach us about the importance of being in tune with our emotions and intuitions. They remind us that every signal in the body has a deep meaning, and that listening to these signals is an essential step towards self-understanding and spiritual development. Don't be afraid to explore these messages. Vulnerability and intuition are powerful allies on your journey, guiding you towards a more authentic and fulfilling life. Embrace these experiences and allow them to lead you to a greater connection with yourself and the world around you. The itch between the shoulder blades is a profound sign that invites us to reflect on freedom and self-discovery. This area, located in the upper part of the back, is often home to the weight of expectations that society, family, and even ourselves impose. When we feel an itch here, it's as if our body is alerting us to the need to release these burdens. In this space, it's common to carry the pressure of being who others expect us to be. Modern life, with its incessant demands, can create an environment where authenticity becomes a rarity. The itch between the shoulder blades, therefore, can be an invitation to examine your own beliefs and the roles you play. Ask yourself, am I living according to my truth or just following a script that has been imposed on me? In addition, this itch may point to a need for emotional release. We often hold on to feelings of frustration, sadness, or anger that we don't express. This retention can manifest itself physically, and the itch between the shoulder blades can be a manifestation of this accumulation of emotions. By paying attention to this sensation, you can remind yourself of the importance of finding healthy ways to express how you feel. Whether it's through art, writing, or open conversations with trusted people, it's vital to release these feelings so that they no longer weigh you down. Another aspect to consider is the search for your true essence. Self-discovery is an ongoing journey, and the itch between your shoulder blades can be a reminder that you still have a lot to explore within yourself. What are your desires, your passions, your true aspirations? The daily routine often distracts us from these fundamental questions. Take the time to ask yourself what really matters to you. What would you like to do if there were no limitations? What dreams have you left behind? This is the time to seek these answers, to reconnect with your essence. What's more, freedom isn't just about freeing yourself from external obligations, but also from limiting beliefs that you may have internalized. We are often our own jailers, imprisoning ourselves in thought patterns that prevent us from moving forward. The itch in this spot could be a sign that it's time to challenge these beliefs. Ask yourself, what stories do I tell myself that keep me stuck? Freeing yourself from these narratives can be a crucial step towards finding true freedom. Finally, when dealing with this itch, remember that your journey is unique. Don't compare yourself to others. Everyone has their own path of self-discovery. Allow yourself to feel, explore, and, above all, be kind to yourself. Freedom comes from within, and by cultivating a space where you can be authentic, you open yourself up to the true essence of what it means to live fully. The itch between the shoulder blades is a call to action, an invitation to personal transformation, and it's up to you to respond to this call with courage and love. Itching in the upper back is a phenomenon that can offer us valuable insights into our emotional and spiritual state. This region of the body, often neglected, is like a portal that connects us to our ability to dream and seek new beginnings. When we feel this itch, it's an invitation to stop and reflect on our aspirations and the way we are opening ourselves up to new experiences. This area is closely linked to the search for inspiration. Have you ever stopped to think about your goals and deepest desires? The itch could be a sign that it's time to revisit your passions and check whether you're really living up to what you want. Routine and daily obligations can often take us away from what really matters. This feeling can be a reminder that, regardless of the challenges we face, there is always room for renewal and growth. When you feel this itch, it's important to pay attention to what comes to mind. What new ideas or projects would you like to explore? The upper back is a space that invites us to be visionaries, to dream big and imagine a future full of possibilities. If you feel stuck or stagnant, this itch could be a call to break down the barriers you've built yourself. Ask yourself, what is stopping me from moving forward? What fears or insecurities are holding me back? Inspiration is a powerful force. When we allow it to flow, we feel more alive and connected to our purpose. Itching in this area can be a reminder that you have the right to dream and that your dreams are valid. Life is a journey, and no matter how many difficulties we face, we can always choose how to react to them. Maybe it's time to surround yourself with people who inspire and support your dreams. Or maybe you need to take some time for yourself, away from distractions, to really listen to your inner voice. In addition, This itch may be linked to your ability to open up to new experiences. We are often afraid of the unknown, and this prevents us from moving forward. Life is made up of changes, and by feeling this itch, you may be encouraging yourself to embrace these transformations. What lies beyond what you already know? What new opportunities can arise if you allow yourself to explore the new? On a deeper level, this sensation may also reflect the need to align with your most authentic values. Ask yourself, am I living according to who I really am? The practice of self-analysis is fundamental to this process. Take a moment out of your day to meditate on what really matters to you. Write down your thoughts and feelings, allowing inspiration to flow freely. The upper back is a sacred space that invites us to look to the future with hope and curiosity. Each itch can be a reminder that life is in constant motion and that you have the power to shape your destiny. Don't be afraid to dream, to seek new beginnings, and to open yourself up to the inspiration that is always around you. The journey is yours, and every step you take towards what you want is a celebration of your essence.